welcome back to Vigor. It is your boy, Stealth Jet, leader of the JSS. And if you don't know what the JSS is, it's my Discord server. Yes, my Discord server's link is in the video description of every single one of my Vigor videos. So if you're on your mobile device, your computer, your laptop, not necessarily your gaming console, at least Xbox. I don't see how to get access to video descriptions on Xbox. Open that bitch up, copy and paste the link, and put it into your browser, and boom, Discord. We welcome PS4 players, Xbox players, and Switch players. You feel me? Now I heard that there is there is PC. At least I think I have. But if not, I mean, come on anyway. If you play Vigor, come on. Just come on. So, we're here on Batterie Snodekt, and we got ourselves a good old-fashioned steak sauce on our back. Not the L85 version. The AUR version. Yes, I'm using the AUR A1. And I'm really about to use the AUR A1 because there's a very new player in this game, and they made one of the biggest mistakes you can ever make in this game. Let's see here. At the time of this recording, it is June 17th, 2023. 2022. Y'all remember that one encounter I used the AUR A1? And somebody was like, my favorite weapon. So you picked it up now. This is the encounter I picked up the AUR A1 for. I asked you all a question of, do you all get tired of me using the same weapon? And the response I got was, no, we don't, because you're really good at what you use. But at the same time, too, it would be nice if you switch weapons sometimes. And so I decided to pick up the AUR A1. Now, why this weapon? Well, if the bugle is not working out for a sweat, then what else does? A weapon with deadly accuracy while prone? The AUR A1? Makes sense, right? But you know what's crazy? This weapon is not designed for a player like me. Because do you know how hard it is to pull off a headshot with a fucking circle as your crosshair? Yeah. Also, with a fucking space as your crosshair too. Yes, I'm looking at you, M82. Bro, there's a whole war going on over there in the town. Don't worry, I'm on the way to investigate, but did y'all see that? Somebody picked up the good stuff, the mortar strike and the PSD, but left the transmitter and the jammer. So they got the cream, but I took the cookie. Now, what's more important? The PSD or the transmitter? I'm going to ask you all that question. Let's say, for example, you are in an encounter with one other person, you have 4 transmitters, and they have 2 PSDs. Actually, no, let me backtrack on that. There are 2 Outlanders left in one encounter. One has an M16. Well, they both have M16s and 2 clips worth of ammunition. One has 2 PSDs and the other has 4 transmitters. Which one would you rather be? As I sense danger, and I find that guy right there. Trying to hide from him, make sure he doesn't see me, because he has a height advantage right now. Also, I can't shoot him in the head, make it clean. So, there's a saying, be careful what you look for, because you may find it. I was severely underprepared to catch that guy right there at that open. Or to catch the guy up here. I'm thinking the war is still going on. No, it ended. And him being up here was a sign that the match, not the match, but the war did end. And so I'm like, okay, well, knowing he's alive, damn Pepto-Bismol highlighter head ass dude is still alive, I decided to come down here, and I'm like, if he's chasing me, he should come down the hill. But at the same time too, maybe there's like something else I'm missing here. Is it another Outlander? And I think I see him on that ridge still, or something like that. I'm down here for some reason. I'm trying to remember why I'm down here, but it forgets me. Well, it escapes me. Now, knowing somebody got a PSD, but I got a transmitter, I decided to put it right there. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe I did that because not the comp station, the airdrop is going to fall in the town. And knowing how Outlanders do things, they will wait near the airdrop circle and use their PSD. You feel me? Then it's going to pick up my transmitter and not me, which will lead him onto a wild goose chase. Now, do I want the airdrop? I'm not dying for it. Literally, I'm not dying for it. But if I can snag it and it's out in the open and nobody's left, then sure, I mean, free experience, why not? Know what I'm saying? But now it's a matter of the distance game. Putting as much space between myself and my transmitter as much as possible. But you still gotta keep your eyes open. And would you look at this, folks? It's a new player. There's a user on my Twitch channel. Well, not a user, but a viewer on my Twitch channel by the name of VDub1985. He has done a challenge to where he has a whole second account. And on that second account, he told me, you get one of everything good. All the high tier weapons. You get one SVU, you get one SG1, you get one HBAR-T. Basically, the game gives you a taste of what is good. Now, to the new players out there who are walking around with an SVU in 10 rounds and thinking, yeah, I'm gonna kill everybody. It's not the weapon that's good. It's the user behind it that knows how to use the weapon that makes the weapon appear as good. Let me put it to you like this. If somebody has a race car, but only knows how to ride a bicycle, they're not going to know how to use the race car. You know what I'm saying? So, if you just bought this game for free, I believe, and you get one SVU, one L85, like one of everything high tier, keep it. Please keep it. Don't bring it out until you actually know how the game works. Because chances are, you're going to get killed by somebody who is more aggressive than me, and trust me, I'm not even that aggressive. And you're going to lose one of the, or some, of the best weapons in the game, and you don't even know how they work, because you haven't fired them, because you didn't get a chance to. You know what I'm saying? Now, I understand that there's such thing as a sweat starter pack that will give you, like, all the things that a sweat usually uses. But, like I said, if you bought a race car, but you only know how to ride a bicycle, what's the fucking point? Back to the game. Yes, you can shoot through wood. No, a house is not safe. No, the barred house is not safe. No, you are never safe in this game. Ever. Unless you go to the detector and it reads, no signals detected, you're never safe. Because let me tell you something, folks. People have legs. We all have legs. People move in this game. Just because you detect somebody on the other side of the map, don't mean that they're not going to move to the detector just because your head ass used it. They got every single right to. Every single right to. Now, remember that transmitter that I put down? Yeah, I'm still betting on it to work. I still am. So knowing that that one dude is still over here on this side of the map, I'm like, maybe I can just loop around and maybe catch him going for said airdrop and then, you know, block him off as he's heading toward an exit. That's the game plan. That's the game plan. But then I get pinged. So, what does that tell you? And here is where my big, deep analytical brain comes in at. I am closer to him than he is closer to the detector. I mean, not detector, the transmitter that I put down. Or he found said transmitter and destroyed it. Which I highly doubt, because there was only one PSD in that truck. And I highly doubt he bought another one with him. So that must mean he is awfully close to me. Because I put that transmitter pretty much on the edge of the map. Almost. And I'm over here watching that airdrop. And how it is being carried away by old boy. So, just because you don't see anything, just because you don't hear anything, just because that red dot is so far away from you, as we hear shots, that don't mean that you're in the clear. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna wait at this exit and see how this shit unfolds. Because we heard shots. somebody was in that exit with a jammer. They're currently fighting right now. And I want to see how this shit pans out. And I'm showing you all this for a reason, too. I'm watching my health, make sure I don't die myself. He still hasn't left yet. He still hasn't. Because whoever is at that exit is playing a really good game of you shall not pass. He's still there. Now look, if I'm about to die, that sounds of desperation you're hearing right now. They're fighting over an airdrop while they're ignoring the bigger picture. They're both about to die. Carelessness, people. If you want to survive in this game, you gotta think about the bigger picture. You got to. Just because you think you're safe, it don't mean that you are safe. Think about the bigger picture. It was a pretty good result that I had out this game. 6.1k experience. And all I did was walk around, listen, keep my eyes open, and predict people's movements. That's how I play the game. I look at the bigger picture as well. So if you enjoyed what I did here, please consider giving me a subscription. I'll be sure to catch y'all in the next episode. Until next time, peace.